Welcome back to the Scott's Orchard. We get asked all the time, how do we get started in beekeeping? So we thought we'd record a video and share. So let's go. We wanted some really basic goals to prepare ourselves in terms of what we wanted to accomplish as beekeepers. And the first thing we wanted was a local natural sweetener. And honey was an ideal option for us to consider based on our location and the property that we have. We also wanted to take a regenerative approach in our gardening. We really try to make our vegetable garden in the summer very pollinator friendly. We also wanted to make sure that we were selling enough honey to cover our costs. We really have a very small scale operation. We also have just always wanted to do it. It's something that we were really excited to take on. We couldn't just start straight away with beekeeping. We had some things that we needed to do for our property. It was purchased as is, so sometimes you get some surprises in those kinds of property purchases. We had some concrete removal we needed to do. We had to do some serious building renovations. We had to take care of some nuisance plants, and we had to make space for some trees and flowers. And those were some really basic summaries of the things that we did, but those projects took us years to accomplish. We also spent some time getting ourselves educated. We were able to connect with some local beekeepers who agreed to train us on their beekeeping methodology. And through that experience, we felt so prepared, and it helped us to develop a community. Having resources like that are completely indispensable. We also read some books. Day Dance First Lessons in Beekeeping and Beekeeping for Dummies are really great resources for those of you who really enjoy reading. Then we also go to YouTube for specific topic help. We used it last year when we were combining 2 hives, and it worked out really well. When we got started as beekeepers, we made an initial investment of around $1,000, and that was broken out into our hive, the bee suits we purchased, the tools and smokers, and the hive boxes and frames. And those were the materials we needed to feel prepared for handling beekeeping. We have had to make some investments and things since that point in time, but for the most part, that first year, we spent about $1,000. Managing hives in the summer is a very important task if you're wanting to beekeep for the purpose of honey extraction. So that requires a weekly check-in. You're checking in on the hive for the queen's health, the brood, which is the baby bees, and then the overall health of the hive, the number of bees that you're seeing, pest control, etc. You're also watching for swarms. Swarms are a very natural process in beekeeping, but if your goal is honey production, you really need to minimize the opportunities for swarms to be produced from your hive. And then lastly, honey extraction itself. We do honey extraction at least twice throughout the summer to try to make it into bite-sized tasks. There are some beekeepers we know that do it all at one time, and that's certainly up to the beekeeper's choice. We had a number of surprises about beekeeping, but I thought I'd share a couple of the experiences we had that really surprised us. The first was we were really surprised how much we enjoy just sitting and spending time with the bees. We'll go grab a chair and just sit next to the hive or sit in front of the hive and just listen to them work. It's really lovely. It creates a wonderful ambient noise. It's something we really enjoy to do at the height of the summer. Another thing was how much honey we harvested in our first year. Of course, being an agricultural product, each year is different, but our very first year, we got 10 gallons of honey for ourselves, and that was excess honey production. Our bees produced another 10 gallons on their own. It was a pretty incredible first year as a beekeeper. There are a number of hive products that you can get from your hives. Here's a basic list. It is not fully inclusive, but for those of you who are considering beekeeping, here's like I said, a very basic list of the types of products you can make from your hive. And some parting words. The hum of the bees is the voice of the garden. We are very much so in love with beekeeping, and it is something we really enjoy sharing with other people who are considering the possibility of keeping their own bees. And it's something we really, really love, and we'd love to share with you as we continue to grow here at the orchard. For those of you who are interested in following us, we are on social media. We've got our YouTube page. We also share on Facebook and Instagram at the Scott's Orchard.